Hello! Welcome to another episode of Philo Talks with Clay. Hope you already understand what I've shared with all of you last time in our first ever talk about philosophy. Because right now, we will jump and dive deeply into the pool of knowledge about philosophy. If you didn't watch it, I've put it in the description box, so watch it now before going to this video. This time, I would like to share about philosophical questions. Never heard it once in your life, huh? Well, I'm here to guide you. So let's start. Suppose you're in a math class, and your teacher is asking you to answer this question. What is 1 plus 1? I know you're laughing because the question is so easy. And so, you answered 2. And you got it correctly. Another situation. This time, you're in a philosophy class. Your teacher asks all of you, what is life for you? Now, you think that this question seems an easy one, and you have your own answer in mind. Then, your teacher called one of your classmates, and then he answered it correctly. Now, you're probably wondering why he got it correctly, even though your answer is different from his. So do your classmates think the same thing for themselves? Both questions in these two scenarios seem easy to answer, but the second question left you with uneasiness and confusion. That is because, in philosophy, there are two types of questions that maybe we're experiencing every day, but we don't have the slightest idea about it. These are personal questions and philosophical questions. Personal questions are questions that are easy to answer, and the answer you may seek can be easily found from the question itself. Most examples of personal questions are the generally known ideas, or what we call common knowledge. On the other hand, philosophical questions are questions that may or may not be easy to answer because we don't know what is right or what is wrong. Why is that? Most philosophical questions are the product of our own metaphysical unease, or generally known as overthinking. Another thing is the different reasoning of people, and that is why we have a different response to the same philosophical question. Actually, there are many ways of understanding the nature of philosophical questions. The definition of philosophical questions are questions whose answers are in principle open to informed, rational, and honest disagreement, which requires many resources to be answered. For me, philosophical questions are best understood as seeking a distinctly philosophical solution to a distinctly philosophical problem. We do not resolve philosophical problems by discovering new facts, provide accurate information, or filling gaps in our knowledge. We resolve them by making sense of issues that do not seem to make sense even when we have all the information. Here are some questions of philosophy that even the other philosophers cannot resolve till now. Is our universe real? Do we have free will? Does God exist? Is there life after death? Can you really experience anything objectively? One thing that we must always take note of is philosophical questions aren't hard to answer. It's just that we, as human beings, have our different ways of reasoning. That is why there's always a difference from our answers. Did you learn and enjoy today's episode? If yes, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for the latest updates of my upcoming episode. Until the next episode of Philo Talks with Clay, goodbye and may God bless us all. Salamat sa inyong pakikinig.